My name is Christian Michael. This is assignment A2 for BC360 Communications Technology. Today's discussion will be about today's business environment and the communication technologies it uses, as well as to what it's going to. Right now, people use email, phones, and teleconferencing systems in conference rooms right now as the major forms of communication. Phones right now use analog systems with a phone company. Email is pretty common to most people. People are rather familiar with it at this point, both for professional and personal use, but that is changing right now. And finally, you have the teleconferencing room, where everyone has to come in, either file around a phone, which is a specially built phone for conferencing, or a teleconference, which involves a screen and a camera built to combine with such a phone. These are being quickly replaced for the benefit of businesses, both small and large, with things like voice over internet phone. What that does is it takes the analog signal and makes it digital, which expands what you can do with it exponentially. With a VoIP, you can call long distance at no cost, no extra cost compared to long distance with an analog phone. You can check your voice messages anywhere. You can manage your phone. You can forward your phone. And it's a lot cheaper across the board. Plus, you're only using one provider, both for your internet, your cable, and your phone. No longer do you depend on multiple companies. For things like file sharing, you would use something like SharePoint, which is a cloud-based filing system. What that allows you to do is, instead of saving files on a single server or on your own computer, now you can save it on the internet or intranet of your company. That allows everyone to work on the same document. Instead of having 15 million different versions of a particular document, they just go onto where it is on the server, modify it, and you have different versions of it, and you know who's worked on it last, when they worked on it, modifications they made to it, the versions. You can also revert versions. And then it's also available to you anywhere you want to go. These types of systems allow internet-based access. So if I actually have to go on a business trip, I can use it, or if I want to telecommute, I can still use the same files at home that I had at work without having to duplicate it onto a disk or a thumb drive or email it to myself at home. And finally, you have web-based conferencing, which is an incredible tool. Instead of getting on an airplane and flying halfway across the country and getting a hotel room and a rental car and then meeting with somebody for the first time in their facility, and maybe you forgot what you were going to bring, or it was corrupted on your computer, or your computer was stolen. Any number of things could happen between here and there, never mind how much money it costs to actually get there. Now it's just web conferencing. You sit at your computer at your desk. You know where everything is. It doesn't cost you anything to get up and go fly anywhere. Instead, you get up like any normal day. You go in, you turn on web conferencing, and you can talk with people from different companies, from your own company, from different branches, which could be great distance apart. And it just saves money, saves time. And you can share screens, you can share files, and you can go over them in real time with someone in Japan, someone in Detroit, if you're in Atlanta. These types of technologies are revolutionizing how we do business. It saves small businesses time and money, saves big businesses the same, and allows everyone to do business faster, easier. And it's just a complete new way of thinking.